Today on episode number 3 of season 5, you're going to meet Nicole Thompson, corporate dropout and print-on-demand specialist that now helps people to ignite their side hustles. You don't want to miss it. Have you ever felt like there was something missing in your business? Something holding you back from the success you're seeking? If so, you are not alone. For nearly 20 years, that's exactly how I felt as a business owner. It wasn't until I discovered human design that it all became clear. And it turns out that I was the missing piece in my own business. Join me on this journey of discovering the real me and hear stories from other business owners building businesses around all of their awesomeness. I'm Yong, Pratt, and it's time, my friend, to amplify your awesome. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Amplify Your Awesome podcast. I'm so excited to introduce you to today's guest, who I have the honor of calling a biz bestie, and as someone who I have seen over the past several months, several years, grow her business to this amazing place where she's now able to guide other people on how to create their own print-on-demand businesses. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the show today, Nicole Thompson.
Hey, Yong, how are you today?
I'm so good. I'm so glad you said yes to being here, because just knowing your story, your backstory, and where you've been and where you are now, I mean, it's such a transformation. And I'm so blessed to be able to have seen that and walked side by side with you on this journey. It has been so much fun. So, Nicole, for those people who don't know you yet, who haven't listened to your previous interviews here on the podcast, can you give us a little bit of background on who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. Now, I came from a corporate 9-to-5 background, and I basically had kind of gone from job to job where I put in my all, and they either eliminated the position or actually sold the company. And I got tired of being replaced or just out of my ear, because I'd really given my all. I'd done my best for the company. And I always swore I'm not going to do it. And then I do it because it's my nature. I can't just let it slide. I have to be my absolute best when I'm at work. So when I lost the job to the company that closed, I decided, that's it. I'm done. I'm really done this time. I'm going to start my own business, and I'm going to work online from home, and I'm going to make the rules. So I began starting my business in a little bit different field than print on demand, because that is what I do now. But the business I started before was promotional products, and I specialized in promotional products for the pet industry. Now, while that's a wonderful business, it's very time consuming. I kind of created a monster when I created that. So I found that I was still chained to a desk. I didn't have the freedom that I had envisioned for myself. So that's when I found print on demand. I started searching, and I needed something that was more passive, something that I could set up and run in the background. So that's when I discovered print on demand, and that has just opened the world up for me like you can't even imagine.
Now, when you listen to Nicole's longer interview in just a little bit, you'll hear what print on demand is and how awesome it is. And you'll even hear something really cool on the interview that may inspire you to take some action today. But Nicole, I have one question for you on today's interview, and it's this. What is your number one tip for building this business of yours that stays true to the real you and helps you to let all of your awesome shine through?
The best thing I can tell anyone, and I do tell all my students, at least on a weekly basis, if not almost daily, I just keep reminding them, action equals clarity. And it's not until you take that first step out of the gate that the next step's going to appear, that the next thing is going to become clear that you need to do. And there may still be questions. You're never going to know exactly what you want to do first on your own, to know that exact right step to put in place. But when you take that step, it's going to clarify everything, that you're going to be able to go forward and move on to that next step in building your business. And the other part that goes right hand in hand with that is you have to have the faith in yourself. You have to believe that taking that first step, even though it may feel like you're jumping off of a cliff without a parachute, have the faith that you have the ability to make that net appear.
Such great words of wisdom. And I wish I had known these words when I started this entrepreneurial journey as well, because there were so many times when I didn't have faith in myself. I was looking outside myself for the answers, and I was always wondering why I could never find those answers. I wasn't getting the success I wanted. And then the idea of taking action, because when you take action, you'll get clarity. And will the action always be right? Probably not. And in most cases, probably not a lot. But the idea of just consistently taking the action to reach your goal, I think that's such great wisdom to take with us throughout this day. And you definitely, for all of you listening, do not want to miss Nicole's full-length interview coming up soon. And if you are chomping at the bit and you want to know more about what this print-on-demand business is and how you can use it in your business, Nicole, tell us how we can connect and how we can find out more.
To connect with me, to find out more, you can visit my website at igniteyoursidehustle.com. And what I really want to point out is my new program that I just rolled out. It is at the introductory price right now, and that is only for a limited time. My new program is called Shop in a Box, and it's 30 days. It's a 30-day quick start launchpad to your own print-on-demand business. So it's got a lot packed into a very small package, a very, very big package, actually, a very small price tag. There's a ton in there, and I honestly think that the people that sign up for this are going to be thrilled to no end with what they can accomplish in 30 days.
Holy smokes, 30 days. I want you to take a moment and think about that. What other things have you said you were going to do and you didn't quite get it done? Now Nicole is giving you a way to do something in 30 days to move the needle in your business. I will definitely drop all of the links in today's show notes, but definitely connect with Nicole. She is someone you want to know and connect with. Nicole, I want to thank you so much for being an incredible friend, being an incredible business owner, and just showing up always on these conversations with your full self, with a full heart, wanting to help and serve others. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, Yong. It's always a pleasure being on your show.
Be sure to stick around for the next episode where you're going to meet Elena Ledoux, former courtroom litigator turned multi-award-winning serial entrepreneur and coach. Thanks for tuning in to the Amplify Your Awesome podcast. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any tips, tricks, or secrets on building a business based around your awesome. Hey, and while you're there, leave us a rating and review. Let us know what you think of the show. And until next time, my friends, go out there today and amplify your awesome.